about this payment message systems 1, 2 and 3. Okay, already we discussed this. We are going to learn about category 1, category 2 and category 9 messages. Then we are going to learn, for example, what is mentioned in category 1 message. So what is the meaning of this basic header? Okay, how this basic header is formed. This is actually a typically empty message, how it is look like. Okay, it is the format of message text. So how it is look like, I'm going to explain in a very detailed way what is the meaning of this I, what is meaning of this 103, what is meaning of this 113, urgent code 108, 121. So we're going to discuss in a detailed manner about this. The it's called header of the message. How header is formed? This is called normally block 1. So normally whenever your client discussion happen or interview happen, right? So at least 20% of questions come only on this empty message format series. They will ask you that normally the questions are changed now, but normally the questions will ask what is the content of block 1, block 2, where you can find the direction of the payment. It is in block 1 or block 2. Okay, then where you can find the unique transaction reference number, it is in the block 3 UATR. So like this there are many questions which can be discussed in during interview are based on the use message formatting only. Okay, so this you have to very carefully answer that time. Then what is the charge method is used, then what are the beneficiary bank. So beneficiary bank is 57. Who is the sending bank? Sending bank is 50k. Okay, so normally 50k, 52k. So these are the questions. Now the questions are changed now. How can you map? Can you tell me the mapping of this settlement date or settlement time with ISO 222 packset message? So at that time you have to tell like this. I'm just giving overview. In detail we are going to learn in later stages, but for now people are not going to follow me of the differentiation here. So no. Okay, for example here, so if you say what is 32A settlement date, so 32A settlement date has to be mapped like this: FI to FI customer credit transfer, internet banking, banking settlement date, then amount, and then it's the closing statement. Okay, so like this you have to map with empty messages to MX messages. More than 60 minutes I am going to spend with you to give you the detailed idea about this one, how to be mapped, because this is the interview question nowadays ask how do you map it with empty messages to MX messages. Okay, then this is the message we just now discussed about how empty message look like. This is the format of empty message which we are going to see here. Okay, each and every field has a significance, the writing skill. For example, in empty messages we cannot write dot here. For example, euro 1966.47 dot is not acceptable. If you put dot it will throw error. It only uses as a commas. There is no dot concept in your empty message series. Okay, so we are going to learn this in detail in coming sessions. Then we have going to learn PAX message as well, which is ISO 222 compliance messages. Why we are using this message? Very comfortable, customizable. There is a less failure ratio, less repair ratio here. And we are going to learn PAX messages for this, CAMT message, pain messages, CAMT messages and admin messages we are not learning. We are learning only 3 messages here, which is going to be a migrated one. Payment, clearing and settlement, widely used messages PAX 8, PAX 9, PAX 10, and equivalent message MT10, MT1 series, MT2 series, MT. Okay, those are. Then pain messages, then we are using a CAMT messages which is equivalent to MT900 series. Those we are going to learn in ISO 222. Okay, just now I explain you the comparison between this. Empty message look like message text, MX message look like message XML. I am going to show you that as well in some time. Okay, so this is the end of this slide 1, very basic of this payment. We started with here basic payment, what are intermediaries, because this is very basic, and there is no can say if you for this one very less information is required as a study as a beginners. So that's why I've taken as a basic slide 1. So this is a very basic one. So I'm happy to discuss with you any question answer if you want to discuss with me. If you're not, I will show you some messages as well how this look like. For example, how MX message look like. So this is a MX message which is look like. So I explained to Priya as well and other people. I'm going to discuss in a detailed way what is this header, what are this concept, why this is required here, what is this concept, then what is your header points concept, then big incept, then payment from, payment to, where exactly you can map the empty messages. Okay, then what is the credit date, settlement date, business criteria, then actual payment message, what is the settlement method, how number of transactions are differ. So these things, what are the different intermediary banks are there if your payment is not direct routed to you. Okay, so this also we are going to take in a detailed way. There is another method also I already explained to, yeah, this is a 900 page document which is give pretty much idea about how this payment has been transferred from one country to another country. This is a swift payment system. Okay, by the way, this is my online session. Okay, and if somebody is not able to join by constraint of time, or they are having a different country settling there, so they can take my recording as well. Everything what we have discussed just now, I'm recording in the recording session and put on a Google Drive, and they can access from it. Definitely it's going to be a paid one as well. Okay, but this is another approach for you if you want, if you're not able to join the online classes. So what I'm going to cover, I'm just quickly repeating once again: introduction of ISO 222. Okay, and I'm going to give you detail of packs 2, packs 4, packs 9, packs 10 messages, KMT 52, 53, 54 messages in detail, their structure, KMT 29, 55, 56, so many messages. Then CBPR messages, the real time flow, the real time examples, the real time failure of this one. This is also I will cover an ISO 222 session. Okay, then I discussed with you sometime before. I'm going to cover one more thing. I think that is not opening now. Mm, okay, meanwhile I will quickly discuss with you syllabus of this as well, who are joining first time today. So we are going to discuss this syllabus already shared by WhatsApp, but if you not receive it, just share me with the message, I will share with you as well. So we are going to learn bilateral clearing, multilateral clearing houses, net settlement, automatic clearing houses, nostro vosto concept, then world before Swift, after Swift, how network validations happen, architecture of banking, in-house payment, outward payment, what are the different charges of banks use. Okay, then what are the different empty messages in detail we are going to study, the structure of each and every messages, the difference between the messages 1 2 3. And whenever I'm explaining any messages or any task with you or any subject with you, I am to discuss with you the interview questions of that as well, and the how to crack the interview also, because cracking interviews are our ultimate aim to learn this. Because if somebody is shifting to QA to BA, or they want to shift from payment to BA, right, as a payment BA, so this will helpful for understand. If somebody is skilled in cards domain, and if they know this, their profile is very much highly skilled. But nowadays there are less requirement for card also, I can see, but there are more and more requirements for ISO 220 due to this migration. Okay, so that's the main thing. So this is the summary of the things which I am going to share in my session. Apart from this, all my sessions are published in you can say, not, there are only 5 to 2 minutes of videos, but this also my sessions are available on YouTube as well, for if anybody don't want to join. But they are definitely, they are less session, I mean to say they are only 5 minutes and 10 minute sessions are there. Okay, so happy to answer from you now if I have any questions to ask me, or any because Priya is already enrolled for this one, and other people, if you want to enroll, it's not compulsory at all, but this is just introduction session. If you want to join it, that's why. Let me know your view. If you, I'm happy to discuss here, or if you want to discuss offline one to one, I'm also happy for that. Nikita or Bhargav or Olati or Anant. Okay. Um,
Yeah, thank you for the session,
Sure,
Prashant.
sure, sure, sure. Okay. Thank you, Anand. Thank you. And Priya, we are going to conduct. I know you told me that after 5 o'clock you're not going to be there, so we are not taking session today. We'll see on the WhatsApp. We'll discuss and we can take tomorrow then. Okay, if possible. Okay. Nikita or Bhargav or Olati, you have any question for me?
No,
Yeah,
Prashant,
what
not as
about
of now. Thank you for session. Thank you.
Sure. Okay. Olati, you have question for me?
Thank you for the
yeah,
session.
I have one question.
Yes.
Yeah, what about test cases and test scenarios? You can explain test case and test scenarios also.
I am going to explain you the scenarios also. Is my screen is visible? No. Okay, I will explain you the test scenario. Possibly a test scenario happen for this, but not the test cases in detail level. My
Okay.
screen is not share, right? I will share my screen
Yeah.
as well. So I have some use cases which is derived for this project. For this not
Okay.
project, this is complete syllabus. So I will show you that one as well. So you can get benefit of that as well.
It is important, no? That's why I'm asking.
Yeah. For example, if you are working on any message 8 series pack set message series, right? This is the possible one scenario. Okay, where um, okay, this is a happy flow high level FI to FI credit transfer information settled over a payment market infrastructure, where this is one of the possible flow. From this you can create many test cases for you. So this is in every stage there are intermediary banks are involved, B and C, and due to this payment is getting settled over market infrastructure. Okay, payment initiated from one bank and credited to another one. This is the actual Metro Bank is sending the payment to big and it receiving by the BNP Paribas. Okay, this is one of the scenario. It is not test case, this is scenario. You all write down test cases based on this in detailed way. So here in this case there are so many messages also is used for settling the payment. So in every stage, for example, if you are moving payment A to B, what messages has been used, that's also clearly mentioned here. So I will open, yeah, A to B pack set message. So this is from using this message you can derive scenarios also. You can change the business message identification wrongly if it is not matching, or amount credit is different, settlement amount is different, instead of debit if you mention credit. So this kind of scenarios you can write it down based on your understanding and project requirement. Okay, then account number is wrong here. Okay, then country instead of GP you can put USA here. So like this is also one type of scenario. I will say not test case, it's a scenarios. And another one I have that, I'll show you this also. Okay, if my meeting ends, right, same meeting, you can join the same meeting again, because this is a 60-minute session. It will end in 60 minutes only. Just a minute, I will show you. Okay, this is a CBPR handbook which we use for understanding our project. So this is, for example, pack set message. Okay, each and every field we are going to learn in detail way how this is calculated, and end of this there are some scenarios also mentioned by them. This also can helpful for you to write down the use cases. I'll show you that also. Okay, see there are so many scenarios they have ready-madely given, so you can use it and write down your use test cases based on it. Each and every scenarios you can create at least 20 to 25 test cases. It's such a detail they have explained it. Okay, for example, this one high level, we can already we have discussed this one. We can take on someone else. Credit transfer serial log where pack 009. We are sending pack set with the cover of 009 cover as well. So this is the cover method system. Okay, this one is there. When you are sending a payment of pack set message, it is back in by the cover, packs 9 cover, like 202 cover, and in that we are backfiring by with the messaging say complete settlement system. Okay, so this is a scenario you can derive, at least you can write down 20 test cases based on this single one. Okay, and this is certified by Swift only, so they are the good one from them. This answer your question?
Yeah.
Okay.
In recorded session also it will available, na? This way.
Come again.
You are giving the record sections, na?
Ha ha.
In also test scenarios, test cases are available, na? Videos. I'm asking.
So whatever, because different projects have different requirement, right? I can give you the
Yeah.
scenarios, test cases. You can drive based on that.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Yes. So you have any other question for me?
No,
No,
that's it.
right? Okay. So if you
Yeah,
like to join or more information, you have my WhatsApp number here, or shall I give you once
yeah.
again?
Yeah, I have WhatsApp number.
Okay, sure. You can contact me there. Okay, sure.
Okay.
Thanks for joining, Nikita, Bhargav, Olati, and Priya. Priya will soon again see you tomorrow then for the next session of slide 2. Okay. Chalo. Have a good evening to
Sure.
everyone. Bye bye.
Thank you all.
Yeah.
Thank you, Prashant. Bye.
Thanks. Bye bye.